Welcome
to the Afterburner blog, vlog, project car, whatever we're doing right now.
Yes. What are we doing?
Brakes on the Subaru.
Brakes on the Subaru. If you just finished watching the last video, we just finished up brakes on the Mazda. We have a track day in exactly half an hour. It will be 6 days from now. We have a track day, which is early for us for working on cars. Yeah. So
usually it's the night before, which is pretty typical for track people, track rats.
Track rats. Yes, that is the term.
Yes. Derek went with the most streetable track pad. I went with the most trackable street pad.
If that makes sense.
His brakes squeal coming to a stop.
All the time.
All the time. But they are still technically streetable. I went with a very aggressive street pad. It is a ceramic pad, but it still has full sound deadening in it, so it's not going to squeal coming up to a stop. That is mostly because, one, they were cheaper. I go through a lot of brakes. We do a lot of miles on my car. My car is kind of the road trip car for Afterburner, if you haven't noticed by now.
Yeah, if you watch the vlogs, you will have figured that out by now.
And the other thing was, this was kind of short notice. I didn't know that I was doing this track day that far in advance. Registration kind of opened up. I signed up, and that was
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
A week after we got back from Atlanta. So just over a month ago.
Yep. Just over a month ago, I signed up for this track day and just kind of put off getting pads. I should have ordered the Hawk HPS, but I got...
Or Stop Tech or whatever was available for your car. Project Mew or whatever, because you have a Subaru and they literally make everything for it. Everybody makes a pad for it, which and you are lucky, you
both
bastard.
Of your cars are...
Both of my cars, only Hawk. All right, let's get to it.
So,
all right, Brennan. So what do you got?
they are Silencer Professional.
What brand?
Silencer? They're Canadian.
Oh, so they're made of
Canada.
Made of 80% pure maple syrup.
You know what I think?
Dude, your brakes are gonna smell like pancakes.
Yeah.
So these are just ceramic pads, yeah?
Yes, I'm going from a metallic pad to a ceramic pad. You can tell by the difference in color there.
Not good.
Not good. But never know. Brake failure out on track. 2 millimeters will get you home.
Or Chuck will.
The racing community is awesome. You know, they're almost always, in my experience, always willing to help you. For example, for this event, I needed a helmet.
By the way, thanks, Bridgemoto. You guys are awesome.
Yes, thank you, Bridgemoto, giving me the Afterburner discount. I could have had a helmet here in time, but I'm picky. I wanted my helmet in gloss black.
And an open face.
If I wouldn't have been so picky, they could have had me a helmet on time. They were even willing to express ship it to me, to get it to me in time for my event. But I'm picky. I wanted the exact helmet that I want. Therefore, I had to borrow a helmet, post it up on Facebook, where I'm friends with a lot of racing people, and within, was it 6 hours?
Not even that, probably.
Not even 6 hours. I had 2 people with helmets willing to help me. So, thank you. Shout out to Josh at work. I know you probably don't watch our vlogs. Maybe you do. But if you do watch this vlog, thank you for loaning me a helmet. Shout out to Bill, Derek's instructor from the First Grid Life.
You might remember him. He never appeared in a vlog, but he's been mentioned a lot on our website.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to get him at this coming event, even if he's not my instructor. Because Bill's a nice dude. I'm sure we'll pit with Bill. We'll hang out.
Bill has been a really cool dude and has been super helpful all of Afterburner. Not only instructing Derek in his first track event, but also just kind of hanging out with us and making us feel welcome at the track. Not that other people at the track weren't making us feel welcome. Everybody has been super awesome at track events. But
just like usual on the Mazda, if you didn't watch that episode, applying the grease to the edges of the pad to prevent noise with the clips and the brackets inside the sliding caliper itself. Your normal, well not normal, your 2-piston calipers, or 4 or 6, the pads are held in with a pin that just slides through the top of it. So normally you just apply grease to the pin, or not, depending on what brand, and then it just slides through, easy peasy. But this isn't that much worse. As you can tell,
yep,
Brendan's been able to do this whilst talking to me, kind of halfway paying attention to what's happening. Shows you how easy it is in this car, as compared to the Mazda, if you did watch the last episode.
Yes. I'm also a lot more familiar with this car, and it's a lot more similar to what I deal with at work every day. You didn't bring your piston retractor, did you?
No.
They make a tool for this.
Where's that?
At work, of course. I neglected to bring home. Bring his.
So pliers it is.
Yeah.
Don't do this at home.
Not the recommended way of doing it, but I need a caliper retractor.
Take the fridge over to my house and grab mine.
Do you want to vlog our drive in the fridge?
Please. Right. Caliper tool acquired. All right, Brendan, so what are we doing?
We are going on a quick test drive with the new pads on.
Yep. So, as you saw, pad install, much more simple and easier than the Mazda. Took an hour maybe, and half of that was because we were just shooting the shit. They feel better?
They have a lot more
initial bite, probably.
Yeah, initial bite, and it's a lot more steady of a pedal feel. I'm not having to give it more pressure as I go on to maintain the same amount of braking force.
That's good to hear.
I believe these pads are a different size, and that's what's giving us that slight grinding up there.
Yeah, they're slightly thicker.
No.
Oh, the rust around the outside of the rotor, yeah.
I think it's rubbing on that just a little bit, which that'll go
much easier than the Mazda.
So much less drama.
Yep, much less drama. Much less Brennan throwing hissy fits. We'll see you next time, guys.